Have you ever took the time to acknowledge the importance of agriculture in our society? Hello, my name is Cade Russell, and today I'll be talking about the importance of agriculture. First, I will be going over the beginning of agriculture, then I'll be going over the effect it had with the introduction of the Industrial Revolution, and finally, I will go over the main importance of the system. Agriculture has been around for quite some time now. The earliest sign of agriculture was from a small portion of cultivated land all the way back to 21,000 BC. By around 9500 BC is when agriculture began its big development. By this time, there wasn't a wide variety of crops being used. It included barley, peas, and a few variants of wheat. And that was pretty much it. These are known as the founder crops. However, not long after that, countries all around the world started developing their own crops. Rice was finally introduced in China in 6700 BC, and sooner or later, soy and azuki beans were introduced as well. Africa was also getting in on the action and introducing crops. Sorghum was their biggest find and was domesticated in the Sahel region in 3000 BC. In West Africa, African rice was introduced almost 5,000 years before China got their own variant. Now you're probably wondering, where did all the crops we use in America today come from? Well, you can thank South America for that. They domesticated corn, soybeans, squash, tomatoes, potatoes, and cotton. I could go on forever about all the countries and their finds, but I can't name them all. Now I'll be talking about the effect agriculture had with the introduction of the Industrial Revolution. Fast forward to 1760, and now the Industrial Revolution has just begun. Originally, farmers planted each and every seed by hand. This was very inefficient due to the wind blowing the seeds away or birds eating the seeds. Jethro Tull, an agriculturalist, fixed this problem by developing a seed drill pulled by horses that would drill a hole for the seed, drop the seed in, and cover the hole. This invention helped farmers produce 5 times more crops than planting by hand. Although the original plow has been a thing for many years, it didn't live up to its expectations. With it being made out of cast iron, it was very inefficient. Soil would stick to the bottom of the plow and had farmers constantly scraping off the dirt. However, after the Industrial Revolution, a man named John Deere developed the steel plow. The steel plow was much more efficient because of the texture of the steel, which allowed the soil to be smoothly plowed without any problems. As the years go by, more equipment is introduced, but the one that really changed the game was the first tractor. In 1892, a man named John Froelich introduced the first gas-powered tractor called the Waterloo Boy. As soon as it went out to the public, more brands started forming and creating their own tractors, one of them being John Deere. Case IH was another big brand introducing tractors, but the list goes on. All these brands have drastically changed throughout the years because of the change in technology. Finally, I will be talking about the main importance of agriculture. Many people think that agriculture is killing the planet and that it should be put to a stop. However, they don't understand that almost all of their food comes from farming. The eggs and toast that you eat in the morning all comes from farms. All the meat you eat throughout the day comes from livestock farming. Even the snacks like chips or some candies all come from farming. World hunger is already a big enough problem, and if agriculture was to go extinct, the entire planet would starve and make us all go extinct. Not only is agriculture important for food production, it also produces very important raw materials used to manufacture almost everything in our daily lives. Today, I went over the importance of agriculture and how it changed the entire world. We talked about the history of agriculture and all the fruits introduced, the effect it had with the introduction of the Industrial Revolution, and the main importance of the system. Agriculture is by far the most important thing to ever happen in human history, and I hope to tell you more. Thank you for listening.